Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another video discussing PYQs. Yes, today we are going to discuss chapter number 10, that is our direction sense test, one of the easiest chapter, correct? One of the easiest chapter to score marks, and all the attempts there are same type of question, one or two attempts, two complicated questions were there, but other than that everything was very easy. Yes, Mahesh, Mupin, Bevishasha, Pavani, Shagu, yes, Namrata, everyone, good evening. Yes, how are you guys? All good? Are you guys studying? How's your studying process going on? Sudarshan, everyone, yes. So how much are you expecting to score in the coming days for the Jan attempt? Have you studied every chapter? Have you covered all the topics, 60%, 70%? How much have you covered? So are you tackling for 80%? What is your target? So that I can know that. Yes, David. Yeah. Yashmin, then Nisha, Dhanashree, Jiva. Yes, everyone, all good. I'm good. I'm having some fever kind of thing, but still good. Omega, yes. Meghanathan. Oh, Meghanathan. Meganath. Omega. Oh, okay. I can't read your name. Can you just type your name? Yes. All good. We can start off. Now, people, we are going to start off with chapter number 10, that is direction sense test. First one is Jan 2021 question. A man is facing west. People, the initial direction is what? The west is the initial direction. Then he turns 45 degree in the clockwise. Clockwise means what? The plus 45 degree. Then another 180 degree in the clockwise direction. That means again plus 180 degree. Then 270 degree in the anti-clockwise, that means minus 270 degree, which is equal to what? The west. 45 plus 180 is how much? 225. 225 minus 70 is how much? The minus 45. That means if a person is looking towards west is towards which direction? This way, correct? That means he is turning in anti-clockwise direction. This minus sign means what? The anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise means this much he turned. Then since it is 45 degree, now he is looking towards which direction? He is looking towards, that is what? Southwest direction, option A. Very easy, right? Covered all chapters, only I skipped chapter 8. Yes, target is 80 plus. Good. Nandini, Raga, everyone. Hello. Yes, good. Next one. One day Ram left home and bicycled 10 kilometers south. People, what is the first thing I told you about questions based on logical reasoning? Always read the last line. How many kilometers he must cycle to reach the home straight? That means they are asking for shortest distance, correct? Or the distance between the initial point and the final point. What is our shortcut? Left home and bicycle 10 kilometers south. That means south how much? 10. 1 second. Let me mute here. Notifications are coming. Okay. Yes, muted. Fine. I will mute my phone also. Yes, that is also done. Yes, south 10. Then what happened? He turned right. Right of south is what? Right of south is nothing but west. How much kilometer he traveled? 5 kilometer. Then he turned right again. Right of west is what? That is north. And cycle how much kilometer? 10 kilometer. People, which two things are opposite? South and north are opposite to each other. South 10 minus north 10 is how much? They will cancel off. That means what is remaining? One more thing, 1 second. Yes, before that, then he turned left and went 10 kilometer again. That means left of north is how much? That is west. And how much? 10. That means south and north got cancelled. West and west got added. That is 5 plus 10, which is equal to west 15. So how much kilometer is the answer? Option B is the answer. You don't need to draw, people. It is not required to draw. If you don't know this trick, watch our marathon or our class videos, you will understand this trick. It will save your time. Within seconds, you can get the answer. Got the point? Next one. Mrs. N. I told you, read the last line first. How far and in which direction she is from the starting point? Again, the same type of question. So, Mrs. N walked 19 kilometers north. That means north 19. From there, she walked 16 kilometers south. South 16. Then she walked 4 kilometers east. That is what? The east 4. People, very easy to get. Which all things are opposite to each other? The north and south are opposite to each other. So which is the biggest one? North is the biggest one. 19 minus 16 is how much? 3. Then east is east 4 itself. So answer is what? The direction is what? Northeast. So how will you find the distance? Distance is very easy. 3 square plus 4 square, which is equal to root of 9 plus 16, that is 25, that is 5. So answer is what? Option D. Anyway, we got it. Yes. Scoring subject, I am weak in accounts and law, so I have to score aggregate. Shagu, you can do it. It is very easy to score good marks in QA if you have studied everything and solved all the previous PYQs and all. Yes. Next one. July 2021. A and B started moving towards each other from two places. The same type of question was repeated in May 25. Okay. Two places. 200 meter apart. So what is the distance between A and B? So I am taking A is over here, or I will write in the other way. I will take the northern direction. This is A and let it be B. Then what happened? After walking 60 meter, B turned left. That means if B is starting from this point, I mean whichever point is marked with violet color, B is starting from here. Then he is moving and walking how many kilometers down? Meter down 60 meters. That means he traveled 60 meter. Then what happened? B turned left. Left means he is traveling towards north. Then turn left means this way he will go. How much meter he traveled up? That is 20 meter. Then turns right. Right means again he goes to the north and travel how many meter? 40 meter. Then he turns to the right and traveled and reached this point to the normal road. Then what happened? If A and B are walking in the same speed, that means A was also walking. That means we need to know how much distance did A walk. People, here B walked how much distance in total? If you ask me, in the same road it walked around 60 meter plus 40 meter. That is how much? The 100 meter he walked. Correct? Then you tell me how much A walked. They are walking at the same speed. That means A should also cover all the distance traveled by B, but in a straight line. That means 60 plus 20 plus 40 plus 20. That is how much? 140. So A traveled how much distance? If you ask me, A, let me color A with blue color. So A will travel around 140 meter. Now you tell me what is the distance between here B is there, here A is there. What is the distance between B and A? 140 minus 100 is how much? 40 meter. Option C. Hi Sudarshan, can I skip quadratic equation? If you are feeling too much difficulty in a chapter, now you can skip it. Now it's not a time to learn new things. Okay, whichever chapter you feel way too difficult, you can skip it now. Next one. There are 4 towns P, Q, R, T. Q is southwest of P. Q is southwest of P. P means what? With respect to P, Q is in which direction? Southwest. Southwest. So it is towards this direction. Southwest is this way, right? Yes. R is east of Q. R is east of Q and southeast of P. East means with respect to Q, R is going towards this side. And it is also southeast of P. Understood? Then what happened? T is to the north of R and in line with QP. In line with QP means QP and T should be in a same line and T should be north of R. People, everything is done. Now the question is, in which direction of P is T is the question. With respect to P, T is in which direction? This is which direction? This way is what? Northeast direction. Option B is the question, is the answer. Vishnu B. Nair, yes, you can skip if you haven't studied yet. Okay, and if you feel like I am not having sleep because of skipping it, then you can go and study. Otherwise, you can skip topic at this moment because we have 18-19 days left for our examination, right? Okay, yes. Answer is northeast, not southwest, northeast. Okay. Next one. 5 friends A, B, C, D, E are staying in a same locality. B's house is to the east of A's house. B's house is to the east of A's house means if A is here, B is towards the east direction. Then and to the north of C's house. That means B's house is to the north of C's house. That means if C is here, B will be over here. Then C's house is to the west of D's house. To the west of D's house means what? If D is here, C is towards the west. Now people, D's house is in which direction with respect to A? A is over here, D is over here. With respect to A means we should draw this way. This is which side? Which is southeast direction. Option A, B is your answer. Got the point? Yes. Now, one morning after sunrise, Vikram and Shailesh are standing on a lawn with their back towards each other. That means what? They are standing like this. For example, if I am standing like this, another person is standing in my back, like they are looking in the other way. So that is the basic meaning. Vikram and Shailesh are standing like that, not face to face, back to back. Okay. Then what is happening now? Vikram's shadow fell exactly towards the left hand side. People, it is a question based on shadows. You know the method to solve questions based on shadows. One morning means what? Sun rises where? Sun rises in the east. I am drawing sun over here. Then what is the basic thing I told you about shadows? If a person is standing and looking towards north, what happens to the shadow? The shadow will be towards the left hand side. Correct? If a person is looking towards north, the shadow will be towards the left hand side. Now look here. Vikram's shadow fell exactly. Vikram's shadow fell towards the left hand side. That means Vikram is looking towards which direction? Vikram is looking towards north direction. That means Shailesh should look towards which direction? The opposite direction, that is south. Okay. Now December 2021. So simple interest calculation video. We will do that. It is a single video is there already, or you can watch the marathon video. Okay. Sir already study equation but still find it tough. Now, as I told earlier, you can do whatever you understood from the previous wordings I used. You can depict that. If you want to skip now, you can skip it now. Okay. Yes. December 2021. A person walks 1 kilometer west. Now read the last line. How far is he from the starting point? Distance between final point and the starting point. Very easy. West 1 kilometer. Turns towards south and walk how much? 5. Again turns to the west and walk how much? 2. Then he turns to the north and walk how much? 9. Now people, west and west will get added. That means west 3, north and south will get, north is a bigger one, they are opposite. So north 9 minus 5 is how much? North 4. So people, answer is what? 3 square plus 4 square, which is equal to root of 25, which is equal to 5. Option C is your answer. Next question. Daily the morning shadow of a clock tower installed on a railway station fall on high-rise mall. What happened? If a morning, what happens? Sun rises in the east. If a clock tower is there, let this be a clock tower. Okay, this be a clock tower. Then what happens to the clock tower in the morning? The shadow of the clock tower will fall on high-rise mall. That means shadow will be towards this side and high-rise mall is here. HR mall is here. That means the clock tower is over here and HR mall is towards the west side of this. Then in the evening shadow of this mall, that means evening what happened? The sun set in the west. So the shadow of the mall will fall towards the clock tower. Now the question is, in which direction is the clock tower to the mall? The question is, in which direction to the clock tower to the mall is the question. So clock tower is towards which direction of the mall? It is towards the east side. Option A is your answer. Next question, this one we have solved in our marathon, the same question. R's office is 4 km in east direction from his home and club is 4 km in north direction from his home. Very easy now. R's office is 4 km in east direction from his home. So if home is here, okay, home is here, R's home is there. Then what happens? The office is 4 km in the east direction. So let here be the office. Okay. Then what happens? Club is 4 km in the north direction of home. So club is somewhere over here. Yes, club is over here. I told you dance club and all. Yeah, same question. Yes. Then what happened? On midway from office to club. That means R was going from office to club. But on the midway, he got a phone from home. What was the thing? R starts moving towards home. So he is moving in which direction now? Southwest direction, correct? In which direction he is facing his back? The question is, his back is facing in which direction? The opposite of that, that is northeast direction. Option C. The PDF will be attached in the description after the class. Okay. Next one. A man started walking from a point. Now the question, I'll read the last line. In which direction he is facing? That means the final direction. You know the trick to find the final direction, right? So answer is what? A man started walking from a point, walks 5 miles towards north, turn left, then walks 6 miles, turn right, then walks 3 miles and again turns right and walks 4 miles, rest for 30 minutes. He gets up, walk 2 miles in the same direction. That means we don't need to change the direction. Turns right again. Now you tell me the answer. Left and right got cancelled. What is remaining? North, right, right. North, right, right means the direction will get opposite. Answer is what? South is your answer. Very easy, right? Option B is your answer. Yes, da Pavani, right answer. Yes, Varshu, right da. Everyone, good. Next one. The hour hand of a clock is in the west direction. Then when time is 3 o'clock, what happens at 3 o'clock? Now everyone know how to find, everyone you know how to use a analog watch. Yes, 3 is here, then 9 is here, then 12 is here, then 6 is here. Randomly I'm drawing. Then what happened? 3 o'clock means hour hand will be towards 3 and minute hand will be towards what? The 12. What are they telling? The hour hand of a clock is towards west direction. That means this direction is west. Opposite of west will be what? The east. Then right of east is what? South. Then this is north. Now the question is the direction of minutes hand. That means 45. When the time is 6:45. Minute hand means the 6:45 minute hand will be looking towards which direction? Towards 9. That means east is your answer. This is the easiest way of solving. Option A is your answer. June 2022 question starting from a point. I'll read the last line. How far and in which direction is she from the starting point? With respect to the starting point, she is finally in which direction, or with respect to the starting point, what is the distance? You know the method. The shortcut is very simple. Tina walked 12 meters south. That means south 12. Then she turned left. Left of south is what? Left of south is east. How much she walked? She walked 10 meters. Then again she left. Again she turned left. That means left of east is what? East ka left is north. And how much meter? 12 meter. Then she turned right. Right of north is what? East. And how many meter? 5 meter. People tell me north and south are opposite to each other, right? 12 and 12 will become 0. Cancel. Then east and east will get added. East 15. So 15 meter towards which direction? East is your answer. Next one. Sudarshan, whatever questions you are having doubt, we will explain it towards the end. Okay. Chapter number, 14th question. I am facing west. Okay. I'll read the last line. In which direction I am from my original position? Again, the same type of question. I am facing west. And turning to the left, I go 20 meter. That means I am not initially moving in the west direction. I am facing west, but I am starting to move towards left of west. Okay, so initial direction of movement is which one? Left of west is what? South. So how much meter? 20. Then turning left, again left means what? South ka left is what? East. How much meter? 20 meter. Then turning to the right. Right of east is what? South. 20 meter. Then again turning to the right. Right of south is what? West. How much meter? 40 meter. Then again turning to the right. Right of west is how much? North. How much meter? 40 meter. People, south 20 and south 20 will become south 40. South 40 and north 40 will get cancelled off, right? That means all this got cancelled off. Then west 40 and east 20 is there. Which is bigger one? West 40 is bigger one. That means 40 minus 20 is how much? 40 minus 20, that is nothing but west 20 is your answer. So answer is how much? Option B, west is your answer. So this is the method. Very easy to do. Next one. Ram was driving his car and at a circle there was a direction pole which was showing all the 4 directions correctly. The same question was repeated again in May 25. Yes, same type of question. Due to the wind, the direction poles turn in a manner such that now north pointer is showing towards west. Ram went in the wrong direction thinking that he was traveling east. In which direction he was actually driving is the question. People, first you draw the normal picture. Normal picture, how will you draw? This is north, this is south, this is east, this is what? West. Correct? Now, what are they telling? Due to the wind, the direction pole turns in such a way that now north pointer showing west. That means here west is there. Then what? East is over here. Then Right of east is south, then north is over here. Now the question is what is Ram went in the wrong direction thinking he was traveling in the east direction though. So he was thinking what I am moving in the east direction, but actually he is moving in which direction now he is moving in the north direction. That is the method. I'll show you again a same type of question while we solve May 25. Okay. Now the people, next question, module based question. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H and I are 9 poles. C is 2 kilometers east of B. So who is the reference person? B is the reference person. C is 2 kilometers east of B. So how much is the distance between them? 2 kilometers. Then people, A is 1 kilometer north of B. A is 1 kilometer north of B. We will read the last line. Distance between B and I is the question. People, check whether I is somewhere over here. I is situated in the middle of B and C. So people, I is situated over here. Very easy. Without even drawing everything, I am getting the answer. People, in total, this distance is 2 kilometers. I is in the middle. So what is the distance between B and I? Half of 2. That is how much? 1 kilometer. Option C. Very, very easy. Hey, yes. Next one. If A into B means A is south of B, into sign means what? South of. Then plus sign means what? North. As per the question, north. Then percentage sign means what? East. Minus sign means what? West. Now we are going to solve the question. Yes, I am a non-math student. Can you please tell me? There is still a hope that I can pass. I have done LR, measure of central tendency. Sorry, mathematics of finance, central tendency, dispersion. So Karthik, now you are prepared for 55 marks. If possible, Karthik, try to add 2 more chapters like index numbers or correlation regression. Try and add that 2 chapters. That means you are prepared for 65 marks. Okay, that will give an upper hand for you. Try to prepare in that way. It will help you out. Okay, Karthik, try to do that. You still have time. Refer the marathon and all. You will be able to crack it. Solve maximum number of questions. All the previous year question paper. Everything you solve, it will be more than enough. Okay, try to learn chapter 13 also. That will also help you out. It's a proper theory paper. Next one. Next one is what? Here we are going for, yes. L percentage M. That means L is east of M. L is east of M. That's done now. Then M plus N. That means M is M plus N means M is north of N. Done now. Then what is given? N minus P. N minus P means minus sign means west. N is west of whom? N is west of P. Now the question is P is in which direction with respect to M? So M is here with respect to M. It is in this direction. This direction is what direction? Southwest or southeast direction. Okay. Use of legend. Okay, yes. Now December 2022. Radha moves towards. So how far is she now from the starting point? People, I told you, whenever it is given southeast, southwest and all, we will not use trick. We will start drawing itself and it will be easy for us to get the answer. So people, Radha moved towards southeast direction for 7 kilometers. Southeast direction means what? She is moving this way. So how much kilometers? 7 kilometers. Then she moves towards west. West means towards this direction. How much kilometer? 14 kilometers. Then this was the initial point. Then from here, now she is over here. From here, she moved towards in the northwest direction. Northwest means again she is moving this way. That means it is parallel to the previous 7. How many kilometer? 7 kilometer or 7 meter. Then she moved towards which direction? The distance of 4 kilometer towards east. That means she is moving this way 4 kilometer. Now people, we know that this total distance is 14. We need to find which distance this distance, that is nothing but 14 minus 4, which is equal to what? 10 kilometer. Option C. Next one, this is a very interesting question. If you know how to play carom, you can easily solve it. P, Q, R and S are playing a game of carom. P and R, then S and Q are partners. That means they are P and R are sitting opposite to each other. S and Q are sitting opposite to each other. S is right of R. R is facing west. So if a carom board is there, R is facing which direction? The R is facing towards west direction. Then what is given? R's partner is who? P. So that means P will be opposite to it. Then S is to the right. Right means on top it will be S is over here, Q is over here. Q is facing which direction is the question? Q is facing this direction. That is nothing but north direction. Option B is your answer. Very easy. Next one. One morning what happened? One morning means sun rises in the east. Boy started walking in a particular direction for 5 kilometers. Then takes a left turn. Now the question is, now he sees the shadow in front of him. What do you mean by that? At the end, they are not telling the initial direction. They are asking us to find what direction he start initially. Now people, he sees his shadow in front of him towards the end. People, during the morning time, sun rises in the east. Correct? If a person is looking towards west direction, he will see the shadow in front of him. That means the final direction is west. So we need to option hit and check which is your answer. Option hit. Okay, now people take the final direction is west. That means finally he is traveling towards west direction. Try with option B, north. So north, one person told, that's why I am starting with north. North. Then he travel which one down? A person is walking towards north, then take a left turn, then take a left turn, then he take a right turn. Yes. So north left is how much? Left of north is what? West. Left of north is west. So that satisfies our condition. So answer is what? The north is the answer. Option 8. Next one. It is 3 o'clock in a watch. Okay. If the minute hand, 3 o'clock means 3 is here, 9 is here, 12 is here, 6 is here. 3 o'clock means our hand is towards 3, minute hand is towards 12. At 3 o'clock, what happens now? The minute hand is towards northeast direction, which is towards which direction? The northeast direction. Then the R hand will point towards which direction is the question. Very easy question. Can you solve it for me? Yes, it is very easy to solve. Now people, look here. If northeast is here, then right of northeast will be what? It is nothing but southeast. So our hand is pointing towards 3. That means answer is what? Southeast is your answer. Option D is your answer. Now the final question of that attempt. A man is facing west. Then the question is what? What find which direction he is facing now is the question. That means final direction of moving. So very easy to find. Initial direction is west. Then he turned 45 degree. Repeated question. 45 degree in the clockwise means plus 45. Then another 180 in the same direction. That means plus 180. Then minus 270. And because it is anti-clockwise, so very easy now. West 145 plus 180 is 225. 225 minus 270 is how much? Minus 45. So west minus 45 degree. People, what is happening now? If a person is looking towards west, anti-clockwise means he should move up or down. He should move towards down direction. And the answer is what? Southwest. We already solved the question. Repeated question. That's why I'm telling you now. One or the other attempt, one or the other question will get repeated. So solve this PYQ. I'm pretty sure you will get 2 or more questions from a chapter itself. Higher chance that you will get, same type of 2 or more questions you will get pakka from all the PYQ series. Then doing the calculation is up to you. They will not always give the numbers same, name same and all. They will change the numbers. You should do the calculations to get the answer. That's the pattern. If you look here also, the pattern is same only, right? Yes. Now, June 23. At what distance and in which direction from the initial position? Very easy, same type. That's what I'm telling. Same type is getting repeated again. So Deepika started walking towards east. Initial direction is east. After walking 65 meters, she turns to the left. Left of east is what? Left of east is what? Left of east is north. And walks how much meter? 25 meters. Then she turns left. Left of north is what? That is west. How much meter? 40 meters. People, now you tell me what all things are opposite to each other. North and east and west are opposite to each other. Which is bigger one? 65 is bigger. So east will remain. 65 minus 40 is how much? 25. North 25. So north is the answer. That means option A should be the answer. We will find the distance also. So that is root of 25 square plus 25 square. That is nothing but 35.35. Option A is your answer. Very easy. Yeah. Yes. Next one. Read the last line. At what distance is Sunita's now from the beginning point? Beginning point means what? With respect to the initial point, how much distance is there, or the shortest distance they are asking. Sunita walks 2 kilometers towards east. That means east 2. Turns left. Left of east is what? North. People, always remember, I told you, you should know what is left of east, what is left of north, what is left of south. Everything you should know. It should come like this. Then only you can solve very fast. Okay. Then turns left and move 1 kilometer. Then turns left. Left of north is what? West. And how many kilometer? 2 kilometer. Then turn left again. Left of west is what? Left of west is south, and move 1 kilometer, then halt. People, east and west got cancelled each other. 2 minus 2 is 0. North and south got cancelled each other. 1 minus 1 is 0. Answer is what? Option A, 0. Very easy, right? Next one. Mr. Karthik put his timepiece on the table in such a way that at 6 p.m. people draw the clock. 12, 6. Then 3, 9. 6 p.m. what happens? The hour hand will be towards 6 and the minute hand will be towards 12. Correct? Then what happens? Hour hands points towards north direction. That means this is north. Opposite of north will be south. Right of north is what? East. Then opposite of east will be west. We have everything. Now the question is, in which direction will the minute hand points at 9:15 p.m.? 15 means what? It should point, look towards which direction? 15 means it should look towards 3. That means answer is what? West. Very easy. Use this shortcut, people. You will get the answer within seconds. Next question. Srikanth is facing east and turns 120 degree in the clockwise direction. So initial direction is east, then 120 in the clockwise direction, and then 180 degree in the anti-clockwise direction. That means minus 180 degree. Now he is looking towards which direction is the question. People, plus 120 minus 180 is how much? Minus 60 degree. So east is the initial direction. Then he is moving in the anti-clockwise direction. That means he will move towards this way. And this is 60 degree. If it is 60 degree, so he is looking towards which direction? The northeast direction. Option B. Very easy, right? Now, a question based on your module. There is a question, same question is there in the module. 5 boys, Ajay, Brij Mohan, then Chandru, Dheeraj, Ishan, are sitting in a park in a circle facing the center. They are looking towards the center of the circle. Okay. Ajay is facing southwest. Ajay is facing southwest means Ajay should look towards which direction? Ajay should look towards this direction. Correct? That is southwest, right? Ajay, right? Then Dheeraj is facing southeast. Southeast means Dheeraj should look towards this direction. So Dheeraj is here. Dheeraj is here. Then who else is there? Brij Mohan and Ishan are right opposite to Ajay and Dheeraj respectively. That means Brij Mohan is opposite to whom? Ajay. That means Brij is over here. Then Ishan is opposite to Dheeraj. That means Ishan is Ishan is over here. Then Chandru is equidistant between Dheeraj and Brij Mohan. That means he is in the middle over here. So Chandru is over here. Now the question is direction Chandru is facing. This is which direction? This is which direction? East direction. Option D is your answer. Very easy. Right? Yes. Next one. December 23, people. We are almost at the mid. Yes. Kamal walks. What is the time now? 30. Good. Kamal walks 10 kilometers. The question I'll read the last line. How far and in which direction he is from the starting point. Same type of question repeated again and again. Now people, so Kamal walks 10 kilometers in the north. Then he walks 6 kilometers in the south. Then he walks east. How much kilometer? 3 kilometers. How far and in which direction he is from the starting point. People, north and south are opposite, right? Who is the bigger one here? North is the bigger one. So north 10 minus 6 is how much? 4. Then east is anyway there. East 3. So direction is what? Northeast. Looking at that, 2 options are there. Now we need to find the distance. Distance is nothing but 4 square plus 3 square, which is equal to root of 16 plus 9. That is root of 25, which is equal to how much? 5. 5 northeast. Option C is your answer. I hope that you got it. Yes, please comment something. Please put some some comments over here so that I can understand you guys are there. Hey, comment pannunga, like pannunga. Comedy nalla irundha like pannunga. Have you seen that reel? Yes. 29th. Sunitha walked 30 meters towards east, took a right turn and walked 40 meters. She took a left turn and walked 30 meters. In which direction she is now from the starting point? Same type of question. Initially she is walking towards which direction? The east. How much meter? 30 meter. And took a right turn. Right of east is what? The south. And walk how much? The 40 meter. Then she took a left turn. Left of south is what? East. And walk 30 meter. East and south. East. One second. East and east got added. East how much? Da? East 30 plus 30 is how much? 60. South 40. Now you tell me da, which direction he is looking at? The southeast direction. East and south means what? Da? Southeast. Yes. Hello. Can you solve September 25 question paper? What we are doing now is we are solving all the attempts. We are segregating it. So September 25 is also there in the same paper. So whatever we have solved till now, all the September 25 questions are also solved. Okay. Yes. Now, 30th question. If X walks towards 14 kilometers towards north, how far and in which direction? Same type of question. So, X walks 14 kilometers towards north. So, north 14. From there, he walks 8 kilometers towards south. South 8. Then he walks 8 kilometers towards west. West 8. How far and in which direction he is from the reference point? That means north and south are opposite to each other. What is remaining? North 6 is remaining. 14 minus 8 is how much? That's 6. Then west 8 is remaining. So northwest is the answer. Looking at that, option A is the answer. How will you find the distance? It's not required, but still 6 square plus 8 square, which is equal to root of 100. That is equal to 10. Option A is your answer anyway. Yes, I got new emojis. Yes, game over. Hey, game just started. We have one more live after this for chapter 9. Yes. Mr. X walks northwards. We will read the last line. In which direction he is moving now? So we need to find the last direction which he is moving. Initial direction is north. Then he took a right turn. Then he took a left turn. Then he took a left turn. Right and left got cancelled. What is remaining? North, left. Left of north is what? Left of north is west. Answer is option D. June 24 question. Yes. A car starts from a point, runs 20 kilometers towards north, turns right and runs 30 kilometers, turns right again and runs. Which direction is it now facing? Very easy. Same type of question. A car starts from a point, that means north. Then initial direction is what? Towards north. Then took a right turn. Then took a what? Right turn. So north right means what? It will become opposite. Answer is what? South. Got the point? Understood. So initial direction is north. Starts from a point, runs 20 kilometers towards north. That means initial direction is what? North. Turns right. Again turns right. Answer is what? South. Hello Nandu. Hello, how are you? Then Sham walked. We will read the last line. In which direction is coffee shop from his house? People, house is the initial point, right? Initial point. Then coffee shop is what? The final point. So the same type of question with respect to the initial point. Where is the question? That means the initial direction south. Walks 12 meters towards south. Then turn left. Left means what? Left of south is what? Left of south. South is there. Then left of south is east. And walk how much? 20 meters. Then again turns left. Left of east is what? North. How much meter? 45 meters. Then he turned right. Right of north is what? Right of north is nothing but east. And how much meter? 10 meters. So people, tell me the answer. Everything is given properly over here. North and south, which is bigger one? North. 45 minus 12 is how much? 33. Then east and east will get added. East 30. So answer is what? Northeast. Option C. Okay. Janani. Yes, better call. Adil. Yes, everyone. Next one. If Shams is the sun rising behind the tower and setting behind the railway station, we solved the same type of question previously also. From his house, then what is the direction of the tower from the railway station is the question. People, Shams is the sun rising behind the tower. So let the tower be here and sun is rising behind it. Correct? Yes, that means it is rising in the east. Then it is setting behind the railway station. Let it be railway station. Railway station and the sun is setting behind it. So it is, so you tell me this is towards west, this is towards east. Now the question is, what is the direction of the tower from the railway station? So if I am walking from railway station towards the tower, which direction I am moving? The east direction. Option D is your answer. Next one, what is the distance between point A and F is the question. People, look here. Ram started from A and he ended at which point? The F. That is given. Finally, he turns left and walks to reach point F. That means A is what? The initial point. F is what? The final point. So we can directly use our trick. So started from A, 20 meter towards north, 200 meter towards north. That means north 200. Then he turned right. Right of north is east, 300 meter. Then turn right again. Right of east is south. How much meter? 350 meter. Then he turns left. Left of south is east. And travel how much meter? 150 meter to reach point E. Then he finally turns left. Left of east is how much? North. How much? 150 meter. People, north 200 and north 150 will become how much? North 350. Then north 350 and south 350 will get cancelled off. What is remaining? East. 300 plus 150 is how much? 450. So what is the distance? Option D, 450 is your answer. Very, 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 very easy. Got the point. Next one, da. In which direction he is from the starting point? Again, same type, getting repeated. Again. You can expect the same type of question this attempt also. It will be there. No matter what, it will be there. Roy walks 2 km west. So west 2. Then turns and started walking southeast. People, now since southeast and southwest or northeast, northwest and all are coming into the question, we can't use this trick directly. That time we need to draw. Otherwise you will not get the answer. Okay. So this time we need to draw. Okay then. So did you understand when are we drawing? Whenever in question, not in option, whenever in question southeast, northeast, southwest and all are coming, we need to draw. So Roy walks 2 km towards west. That means if Roy was here, he walked 2 km towards west. Then he turns and started walking southeast direction. Southeast direction means this way, and he walked 3 km. He is now here. Then what happened? He turns towards north and walk 5 km. So he is somewhere over here. Then he turns to the east. East means he walked somewhere over here. Then he finally turns south and walked 6 km. So finally our Roy is over here. See our Roy standing there? Yes. Then in which direction is he from the starting point? People, which was our starting point? This one was our starting point, correct? So with respect to the starting point, which direction is now? This is which direction? Southeast direction. Option C is your answer. Everyone got it? Marathon end time, sir. It will get over by 9:30. This is not a marathon. It's just PYQ solving. Okay. So first live will get over by 8 o'clock. Yes, I have 20 more minutes. 8 to 10 I will complete it. Then I will start off with the next live. That is for number series. I am doing it separately because you will also have a clarity that this chapter is there, this chapter is there. That's the reason when you are watching the recorded later. Next one. September 2024. In a multi-story building, one of the floor there are 6 flats in 2 rows facing east and west. So they are facing east and west. Total how many are there? 6 flats. That means 3 each. That is the basic thing. One is looking towards west, other one is looking towards east. Which is looking towards east? This is looking towards east and this is looking towards west. Now the question is B gets an east facing flat. So B gets, I am writing here, I'll write east itself, otherwise you will get confused. First, B gets an east facing flat which is not next to D. Okay, fine. D and F are diagonally opposite. So let it be like D is over here. D which is not next to D means D should also be there in looking towards east, right? That's why I wrote D over here. Then diagonally opposite means F should be on the opposite side. Then B should not be next to D. That means B should be somewhere over here. If this assumption is wrong, we will erase it off and we will draw. Then A gets a west facing flat. A gets a west facing flat. We don't know anything about that. Then what? E gets a east facing flat. E gets a east facing flat. Now what is remaining? Whose flat is in between A and F? Very easy. If F is over here, A should be over here. So who is remaining now? Only C is remaining. Very easy. Option B is your answer. So will you come to Nungambakam branch also? Yes, Deva. Yes. Last batch I didn't take. Before that I came. Yes. Next one. It was a wrong question. Okay. That attempt it was wrongly given. I'll tell you how. Actually, this one he changed the name over here, but it was given wrongly in that attempt. Balakrishna is Ritik's neighbor, and his house is 200 meters away in the northwest direction from Ritik's house. That means, with respect to Ritik's, Ritik is there. Then Balakrishna's house is where the in the northwest direction. Northwest direction means somewhere over here. Balakrishna is here. Krishna is here. Then where is the position of Ritik's house in relation to Balakrishna? See that only first line you need to read. From that itself you got the answer. So Balakrishna's house is what? The northwest direction of Ritik. Then Ritik's house is what? The in the opposite direction, south east direction. Option A is your answer. Directly you got it right. Just read the first line. Nothing else is required. Okay. Next one. Now. This was a good question. We should think abnormally to get the answer. I tell you how. Ajay stands on his head with his face towards north. Okay, he's standing on head. What was the trick I told you? Whenever we are solving question based on standing on head, we should solve normally. Then whatever answer we get, take the opposite of that. Whatever direction we get, take the opposite. That's your answer because we are standing on the head. Now I am thinking normally. Okay. Ajay stands on his head and face towards north. Normally, if I am looking towards north means I am looking towards north this direction. Then my left hand will be towards which direction? My left hand will be towards west direction. Correct? And my right hand will be towards the east direction. Now people, you tell me. Is Ajay normal? No, Ajay is standing on head. That means opposite of west is your answer. Opposite of west. That is what the east. So got the trick. This is very easy. Next one. One morning after sunrise, A and B are talking very close to each other, face to face at a crossing point. Okay. B's shadow was, one morning means what? The sun rises in the east. B's shadow was to the right of A. That means A will be looking towards which direction? I told you all the time I told you. If a person's shadow is towards the right hand side, that means this person is looking towards which direction? South direction. Correct? That means A is looking towards which direction? The south direction. Then since they are looking opposite to each other, B will be looking towards which direction? The north direction. Option C is your answer. Very, 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 very easy. Next one. If Kiran puts her timepiece on a table such that at 6 p.m. again a repeated question, we know that how to draw. 12 is there, 6 is there, 3 is there, 9 is there. At 6 p.m. what happens? Our hand points towards east. Our hand points towards east means what? 6 p.m. Our hand will be looking towards 6 and minute hand will be looking towards 12. 6 means what? This is east. Opposite of east is what? West. Right of east is what? South. Then opposite of south is what? North. Done. Our drawing is done. Now in which direction will the minute hand be at 9:30? Very easy. 9:30 means what? The minute hand will be looking towards 6th direction. That is what? East. Option C. Opposite of west. Please explain once again in detail, sir. Yes. So, Sudarshan, what happens is when a person, look here in this question, what happens? Ajay stands on his head. That is the condition. If a person is standing on his head means whatever we are seeing will become ulta, opposite. For example, if you are looking normally towards north, that means you are seeing north itself. But what happens is if you are looking normally towards north, your left hand will be towards which direction? It will be towards west direction. Correct? Now, when you are in the ulta form, that means you are in standing on your head. Then your left hand will be in the opposite direction, east direction. That is the basic thing. Just think logically, you will get the answer. Okay. 8:15 is the time for the next live. Now we are starting off with Jan attempt, one of the easiest attempts in the previous attempts, one of the easiest attempt in the previous years. Okay, people, I hope that this attempt will be easy for you guys. Then Jan 2025. So read the last line. In which direction is the school from the home? So he started from home means initial point is home, then final point is school. Very easy. What is the trick? The east. How much kilometer? 10 kilometer. Then he turns to the right. Right of east is what? Right of east is south. How much meter? 5 meter. Then right of east to the south, it is given. Then what is given? That's all right. So answer is what? The east south. That is nothing but southeast. Very direct. Next one. If he turns right again, what is the direction now? So final, which direction he is moving is the question. A started walking from his house and walked 4 kilometers north. So north he is walking initially, then turned right, and he turns right again. North, right means what? He is becoming in the opposite direction. So north a person is moving, then he took right, then again took right. That means north, right is what? South. Option D is your answer. 44th question. It is a very interesting question. People here read it. Total number of kilometer walked. That means we need to find the total kilometers walked by the person. That is the question. Now how to find that? We need to add all the kilometers traveled by the person. People, Anil started walking 5 kilometer, then 3 kilometer, then again left and walk 5 kilometer. That means 5 plus 3 plus 5 is how much? That is 13 kilometers is the answer. They are not asking for shortest distance. They are asking for total distance. Next one, the 45th question. A man started walking 10 kilometers towards the north. I'll read the last line. In which direction is the man now from the starting point? Same one again repeated. A man started walking 10 kilometers north. That means north 10. Then turns right. Right of north is east. Right of north is east. And walk how much? 5 kilometers. Then turns right. Right of east is what? South. And walk how much? 10. Everything is done. North and south got cancelled. East 5 is remaining. So answer is what? East. Option B. In the morning, Anika started walking from a point where her shadow falls in front of her. Hey, what happens in a morning time? Sun rises in the east and a person is standing and the shadow falls in front of him, means that person is looking towards which direction? The initial direction is west. So initial direction is west. Then she walked 2 kilometers. The question is in which direction she is facing now is the question. So initial direction is west. Then she turned left. Then again she turned left. So west, left, left. That means the entire thing gets opposite. West ka opposite is what? East. B is your answer. Got the point? Now we are going for May 2025 attempt. One of the very complicated attempt, but still for logical reasoning it was very easy. A man is facing northwest. Okay, is where the northwest is the initial direction. Fine. He turns 90 degree in the clockwise direction. That means plus 90 degree. Then 180 degree in the anti-clockwise direction. That means minus 180 degree. Then another 90 degree in the same direction. That means minus 90 degree. Then which direction he is facing now? Plus 90 and minus 90 got cancelled off. That means northwest direction minus 180. Minus 180 degree means what? It is similar to left or right. That means the entire direction is becoming opposite. What is the opposite of northwest? It will be southeast. Opposite. That is option C. Next one. We will read the last line. In which direction and how many kilometers from the starting point? See how many times the same type of question is repeated. Rajni walked 20 meters towards north. So north 20. Then she turned right. Right of north is what? You know by now, that is east. Is how many meter? 30 meter. Then she turns right. Right of east is what? The south. How many meter? 35 meter. Then she turned left. Left of south is what? The east. How many meter? 15 meter. Finally she turned left. Left of east is what? North. How many meter? 15 meter. In which direction? And that is the question. So people, north 20 is there, then north 15 is there. That is north 35. North 35 and south 35 will get cancelled off. What is remaining? East 45 is remaining. So option D is the answer. Very easy. Next one. Sorry for that. I'm having fever. That's the thing. Two cars starts from the opposite places. On a highway. Similar type of question we have discussed in the past. I mean, some time back. Two cars are from opposite direction on a highway, 150 meter apart. That means what is happening now? If 2 points are there, they are, how much is the distance between them? 150 kilometer is the distance between them. First car runs for 25 meter. That means let this be the first car. I'll use violet color. Okay, violet color I use. It travels for 25 meter. That means 25. Then what happened? It takes a right turn. Right turn means it goes towards this direction. Then what happened? Then runs 15 meter. Then turns left. Left means again up it is going. And another 25 meter. And then takes a direction to reach back the main road. Now you tell me, in the main road, how much is the distance traveled by our first car? This distance is how much? 25 plus 25. That is how much? 50. 25 plus 25 is 50. Now the next question is, due to minor breakdown, another car has run only 35 meter. That means if there is another car with blue, it travels only how much meter? It only travels 35 kilometer. Correct, not meter, kilometer. Now we need to know the distance between them. Distance between them is this distance. That is nothing but 150 minus total 50 minus 35, which is equal to S2. How much is the answer? That is equal to 75 or 85? No, 65. Yes. Got the point. How did you teach for Coimbatore batch? Yes, da. Not the previous one. Before that. Yes. Some boys are sitting in 3 rows, all facing towards north. Very easy. 3 rows are there and all of them are facing towards north. Some boys. Okay. Such that A is in the middle row. A is in the middle row. P is just to the right of A. P is just to the right of A. Somewhere over here. Then what happens? But in the same row. Q is behind P. That means Q is over here. Then while R is north of A. R is north of A means R is over here. Then what happens? In which direction R? In which direction of R is Q? With respect to R, Q is in which direction is the question. Draw this way. Which direction is that? This way is what? South east direction. Where is southeast? Option D is here. So, next one, at a crossing, there was a direction pole, which was similar question. I told you similar question is repeated, which was showing all 4 correct directions. But due to the wind, it turns in such a manner. Now, west pointer showing south. Harish went in the wrong direction thinking that he was traveling east. In which direction he was actually traveling is the question. People, what is the method? Directly draw our normal direction. North, east, south, west. Then what happens? Well, due to the wind, it turns in such a manner that now west pointer is showing south. That means instead of west, what is there? In 1 second. In such a manner that now west pointer is south. That means west pointer is towards south. Then rest of it you can easily write. This is east. Then right of west is what? That is north. Then this is south. Now the question is, in which direction he was actually traveling is the question. Answer is what? North. Actually traveling. Why? Because he was thinking, Harish went in wrong direction thinking that he was traveling east. He was thinking that he was traveling in the east direction. But where was he actually traveling to? Sorry. 1 second. He was thinking that he was actually traveling towards east, but Where was he actually traveling to? North. Option B is the answer. So currently, who teaching in Coimbatore? Currently, the batch will start on Jan only. After that, we'll be having classes there. Okay. Yes. We'll see you there in Coimbatore if you're coming. Yes. Step number 20. A hunter is chasing a deer. By running 200 meter in each direction, he turns to the right, runs 100 meter and turns to the right, turns 90 meter, turning to the left, 50 meter, turns to the left, 120 meter. Finally, he turns left and runs 60 meter. He finds the deer in front of him at 100 meter. In which direction is the hunter standing with respect to the deer? Very easy question. The approach, I'll tell you how to solve this. Okay. The approach is, we need to find which direction hunter is looking finally, so that the deer will be looking at the hunter. Got the point? Then you can take the opposite direction of whichever direction hunter is looking. That's your answer. Very easy logic, but inside exam hall and all, you will think too much, and that time you might find it little difficult, but that is the approach. If you get a similar question in the coming attempt, you can solve it in the same manner. So initially hunter is in which direction? The east. Then I'll just erase it off so that you can get a better clarity. Okay. Then what happens now? He turns towards his right. Then towards his right. Then towards his left. Then turns towards his left. Finally towards his left. That means right left will get cancelled off. East and left are remaining. Left of east is what? So north direction is the direction of hunter. Correct? That means if I am the hunter, I am looking towards north. Okay. Then deer. How to draw a deer? It's became a dog. Okay. This thing that it is a deer. Oh, it's become a bear. So deer will look towards which direction? Towards the hunter. That means south direction. Okay. Option A is your answer. Right. Yes. Right answer. Yes. Understood. Next one. How far and in which direction? Similar type of question. So starting from point A, P, you walk 40 meters south. So south 40, then turn left. Left of south is what? East. Then walk 40 again. Then she turned left. Left of east is what? North. And walk 40. Then she turned left again. Left of north is what? Left of north is what? Left of north is west. And walk 60 meter. She reached a point B. So how far and in which direction B is with respect to A? So that means final point with respect to initial point. South 40 and north 40 got cancelled. East 40 and west 60 got cancelled. Which is bigger one? West 60. 60 minus 40 is 20. So 20 meter west is your answer. Option A. Now we are going to the last 3 questions. So two people P and Q are starting from a meeting point towards north. Okay, how many people are there? 2 people are there. Who are those people? P and Q. They are walking towards what? The north. So they are, after walking 100 meters, that means P is there. Let P be this color and let Q be this another color. I'll use, which color you want? Blue I'll use. Okay. So P and Q, how much they traveled? 100 meter. Then what happened? P turns left. Left means let ping be P. That means P turns left. That means it is moving to the left side. And P after walking 50 meter. So P after walking 50 meter takes a left. Left of this is what? This left of east will be south. So south, and then he walks how many meter? Left and walk 150 meter. Okay. 150 meter. Then what happened? That's all right. Yes, that's all. Then Q walks 30 meter. That means what happens with Q? Q turns right and Q is walking 30 meters. 30 meters. Then what happened? Turns to the right. Right will be towards down and walk how much meter? 90 meter. 90 meter. So Q is somewhere over here. 90 meter. Then what happened? What is the shortest distance between P and Q? People, this here is P, here is Q. Now find the shortest distance between them. Very easy to find. You tell me how much is the shortest distance between them. This is total of how much? 80. That is this distance. I'll use another color so that you can understand the color better. So red color is 50 plus 30, that is 80. This is 80. Then this distance is how much da? This 150 minus 90 is how much? 60. So that means using Pythagoras, root of 80 square plus 60 square is how much da? That is nothing but root of 6400 plus 3600, that is root of 10,000, which is nothing but equal to how much? 100 meter. Option C, you just need to draw it. That's the basic thing. Now Suresh started walking 4 kilometer from his office. Now the question is Suresh house and the office. That means we need to find the shortest distance. Very easy. Now people started walking 4 kilometer from his office. So he started walking from which 4 kilometer west 4. Then he turned right. Right of west is what? The right of west is very easy. That is nothing but north. And walk how many kilometer? 2 kilometer. Again turn right. Right of north is what? That is nothing but east. And how much kilometer he walked? 2 kilometer. Now people get me the answer. North to east to somewhere even wrong. Oh sorry. North to west to west to, because west is the bigger value, right? West to. So northwest is your answer. Option C is your answer. Last and final question. Mr. PQR walked 50 meter towards east. The question is, in which direction is he now from the starting point? Same approach. So 50 meter east. Took a right turn. Right of east is south. And walk what? 40 meter. Then he took a left turn. Left of south is what? Left of south is? Left of south is east. And walked 30 meter. In which direction? And very easy. East 50. Sorry, east 80. South 40. So answer is southeast. Option C is your answer. People, that's your chapter number 10. With that, your chapter 10, that is a logical reasoning first chapter in our series. We have started with this chapter. So logical reasoning first chapter is done. Now in 10 minutes, I will be starting with number series in another live stream. You can check ArivuPro YouTube channel so that you can watch it. Not 8:30, I need to start at 8:15. I kept it 8:15 itself. Okay. I have some other work after going home. That's right. Sorry for that. So 8:15 itself we'll start. If you have any doubt now, you can start off now. Sir, in Jan month, practicing chapter wise questions is better for questions or whole chapter at time. You can do both the things now. So first do chapter wise, then go for full-fledged mocks. Amisha, did you understand? That will be always better. Okay, Pawni, bye-bye, bye-bye. Ubin, yes, thank you, da. Yes. Everyone, take care. We will meet in 8 minutes at 8:15 with yet another live. Bye-bye, take care, tata.